a shocker. The Cleveland Cavaliers are once again involved in yet another trade rumor. Does it really shock anybody at this point in time? Doesn't shock me. All I know is I woke up this morning to a notification on my phone and it said the Cleveland Cavaliers are currently pursuing Kristaps Porzingis. I believe he's the forward for the New York Knicks. Well, I for one don't have a problem with Kristaps Porzingis. I'd love to have him in Cleveland, but there is one major problem along with this trade rumor. They'd have to bring Joakim Noah into the picture as well. And I'm not even sure if Carmelo Anthony is involved with this at all. I, for one, am not a Joakim Noah fan by any stretch of the imagination. Number two, he gets injured way too often. And with all that being said, hello everybody and welcome to a new edition of the Broulis Beat Report. I am your host, Nick Broulis, and this edition of the Broulis Beat Report is brought to you by Cafe 80s. If you're a person that enjoys 80s music, you will definitely want to check out a Cafe 80s show. And Friday, August 25th, Cafe 80s will be at Nathan's Patio in Canton, Ohio. If you are anywhere near the area and you are interested, download that Bands and Tap. You'll get email notifications just like what I did today about all that. And find them on Facebook. Just type in The Cafe 80s and go to their actual website, thecafe80s.net. There's 3 ways to follow them, so it's almost impossible if you do not know where they're playing at and at what time. And by the way, on the actual website, thecafe80s.net, you got the playlist too. You can check out all the different songs that they play. So now getting on to the Cavaliers, here's my thing with Kyrie Irving. I am vehemently in favor of the Cavaliers trading Kyrie Irving. Here's the problem though. He's got 2 years left on his deal. He's got like 5 or 6 different teams right now on his preferred list that he wants to go to. Well, you may not get him to, you may not find a deal for him to go to one of those teams. That's my first problem. My second problem is training camp isn't that far away, alright? And they only play 5 games now because the NBA changed all that, because they changed the regular season too, so hopefully all these teams will stop resting their star players. So the season actually starts, I think, a week earlier. Now, I haven't had a chance to look at the new Cavs schedule. Only thing I know is they open up the season hosting the Boston Celtics. But with Irving, here's the thing. If you don't trade him, all right, number one, what's the feeling going to be like at training camp? Not only just for the media members, but the players. And specifically between Kyrie and LeBron. Because neither Kyrie or his agent have come out and denied anything that's been reported about how Kyrie Irving feels towards LeBron and how Kyrie feels about playing here and being in LeBron's shadow. Because remember, he wants to be the guy on the team, and obviously that's not going to be the case here. All right. Number two, the Cleveland Cavaliers are currently not built to beat the Golden State Warriors. And as a matter of fact, no team in the NBA is currently built to defeat the Golden State Warriors, especially in a 7-game series. All right. So here's why you have to trade Kyrie Irving. Number one is his attitude. And number two, you have an opportunity to actually improve this team and make them even better than what they were in the year that they won the championship 2 seasons ago. I will take a point guard that doesn't score as many points, but will actually be willing to pass the ball more and play much better defense, which in return will help keep your big men from getting in so much foul trouble. And number three, whoever you get in return of the trade, they're going to play that much better because LeBron's on the team, number one. And number two, say they haven't been to the playoffs, let alone the NBA Finals, they're going to be hungry, all right? So those are my points why the Cavaliers must trade Kyrie Irving before training camp. Because if they don't, things could get a little awkward at training camp, and you definitely don't want that. And you have a possibility of making this team even better than the team that won the 2016 NBA title. Well, that does it for this edition of the Broulis Beat Report. My name is Nick Broulis, and until next time, have a good one, everybody.